Hello, welcome to my channel, and this is my book review of Reina All the Lies. Oh, All the Lies, and I love the dedication. It says, "To those who never give up." This is a dark romance, enemy to lover, second chance, and arranged marriage with many trigger warning, but also filled with many plot twists and a little sprinkle of spice. Before we proceed ahead, just to let you know, the spice rating is 1 because this is the book 1. In the book 2, it compensated. So on the book 1, it started with Asher Carson, and Reina Ellis. So basically, from the beginning, first 12 years of their life, they were friends but weren't that close until on the 12th year of Reina Ellis, she disappeared, and when she came back, there was something different on her that Asher noticed, and then they will become friends from 12 to 15. However, when they turned 15, because their fathers were best friends, Reina's dad is a very successful, very rich businessman who owns the small town where they practically live. He's a real estate and all those entrepreneur things. And Asher's dad is a lawyer who is the best friend of Garrett Ellis, the father of Reina, representing him. However, there was a dark past of Garrett because he didn't know that he impregnated a mafia princess, and he died in a car accident. And Reina can only get her inheritance and trust fund if she goes to legal age, which is 21, and the other condition is if she marries Asher, because the father of Asher, Alexander, is a lawyer, best friend of her dad, and also wanted to make sure that Reina is protected along with all her wealth. However, one night, and this is the opening, Reina found out that she has a twin sister. She found out that she has a twin sister, and they switched. So basically, the twin sister, Ray Sokolov, is supposed to be Reina, and Reina is supposed to be they interswitch. So Reina isn't Reina, she's supposed to be Ray, and Ray isn't supposed to be Ray, she's supposed to be Reina. But they switched, and the story or the back part of that is on book 2. That's why this is not a standalone. So anyways, so they met in the forest. They said they will never get separated anymore. However, speaking of the mafia, Russian mafia, they caught them, and they need one of them. I will know that the reason why is in book 2. And so the accident happened. There was a fire in the cottage where they met, and while she is escaping Reina, someone hit her in the head, and practically like with blood and all the stuff that nearly her. So Asher was in the hospital when she wake up, and the thing is, she cannot remember anything and everything. She doesn't know who she is, she doesn't know anything at all. And Asher, her supposed to be fiance, is calling her little monster. And when she's finally healed from all the bruises, her leg was cast, she went home to the father of Asher, who is Alexander, because he is now the legal guardian of Reina, because her father died in a car accident, and being her best friend and lawyer, she kind of like stay with Alex as her like guardian, legal guardian, and like already he is her foster father. And so she went home, and then she went to the school and noticed that everyone was looking at her differently, until she found out that before she lost her memory, she was actually a mean girl during there and treating everybody like very bad. And so she still went to school, and she said, I will change. I might not remember what I did in the past, but she apologized, she became kinder, and she was nicer to the cheering squad, which, by the way, she is a member of the cheering squad. And the reason why, it's on book 2. So it's actually, there's not much happening on book 1. It's a slow burn, but there are suspense because all the dares that she did when she was the Reina who hasn't lost her memory is coming back to her. She was tied on the rooftop, she was locked in a room, in a bathroom, and all that stuff. Everything that she did while she was Bullying others, it was doing back to her, and it was like a payback. Second character, Bree, is supposed to be her best friend and co-captain, but she was annoying, and she found out that she was just being fake, and she was actually flirting Asher, and she didn't like that. Jason is another mysterious son of Asher's nanny, or like helper in the house, but they become friends. And Jason is a very mysterious, but he is also the quarterback of Reina's college university rival. And there is also Lucy, who was very, very nice. She's a friend of Reina. And Naomi. Naomi is actually not that nice. She is sarcastic, but she has a different story, and that's on her book. Now, Asher was very surprised because Reina, the new Reina who lost her memory, are doing things to Asher, such as talking to him, doing kissing, and all that stuff, like manipulative, as even as apologizing or going out of their house without makeup or not properly on fashion stuff. Asher is like 50-50, does not believe that she lost her memory, and 50-50 thinks that she lost because she's completely different. She's no longer cold, no longer ignoring her. They are no longer like enemies, because remember, before Reina lost her memory on that accident, on that night, they were cold. Asher is very madly in love with her since they were 12, but there is a plot twist why and how is Reina hating Asher so much, but part of the story. Also, another thing, Ariana, the younger sister of Asher, unalive herself, and Asher think the reason is Reina, but there is a plot twist, and that's too much already to you. However, the ending was that the death anniversary of Ariana, she found out, or she heard, that Asher was just being friendly or nice to Reina because she wants vengeance. He wants to unalive her because Ariana, his younger sister, unalive herself because of Reina. But that's the ending. It was a cliffhanger, and I really like the story despite it being slow burn because it keeps you guessing. And this is the first book of Rina Cat where I read on the Kindle. I read it like that, and then I have to put it down. And breathe, because there was a part on this first book is that it made me gasp, and I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's a slow burn but super amazing. Like, you will never guess the plot twist that Rina Cat made for this book, and that's why I couldn't put it down. Like, it's amazing. The only dislike in this book is Bree, because her voice, well, based from Reina's perspective, is so fake, so annoying. She knows that she is engaged to Asher, but she's still flirting Asher, and she's treating the cheering team, because Reina was hospitalized, by body shaming, humiliating, embarrassing, just being cruel to them. And Reina was mean when she haven't lost her memory, but she always had a purpose. And right now, Bree is just, she's not even the villain in the story. But yeah, now the light character development is amazing, especially Reina. From being a queen bee, like a mean girl, to developing as the savior and friend of the bullied cheerleading team in everyone's school. I also like how the suspense of all the dare that she was doing since high school. Oops. That she was doing since high school is going back to her, and the bathroom tune. Oh my god! I swear the spice is only 1, but the story is 5. It's super amazing. I highly recommend you to read the book. It's Reina. It's only like $5 in Kindle. If you are not member of Kindle Unlimited, I have to go. The dogs are barking. Bye.